To kick my feet up and relax by my pool with a nice bubbly beverage. Until then, I need y'all to make some noise for my band. Y'all know it's y'all band because we share for the culture. Hey, this is John Marks on drums, Mr. Luke Caramel on guitar, our music director, Christopher Baptiste on keys. Right here, guys.
Yes!
What's up?
Yes!
Make some noise up in here!
Let's go, y'all! Let's go!
Yes! Listen, I need y'all to go ahead and get comfy, grab your bubbly beverage, and let's get this show started! Let's get it started! Yeah! You know how we do it. So, TSS Tribe, today we are diving deep into the human experience with honesty, vulnerability, and love. Today we're stepping into a sacred space, a space where grief becomes a catalyst for transformation. And speaking of grief, y'all, our hearts and prayers go out to O.J. Simpson's family. Yep. We just got the news of his passing today. Now, let me just say this. Grief is a journey that we all must tread, a path of tears and memories intertwined. For me, this journey is so deeply personal. I walk it not only as your host, but as someone who has felt the weight of loss in my own life. My dear mother and my dear father, may their souls rest in peace, were my guiding lights, my pillars of strength. Their love and wisdom shaped the woman that I am today. But when they left this world, they left behind an ache, a void that no words could ever fill. Yet, in the midst of my grief, I discovered a profound truth, that love transcends the boundaries of time and space. Though they may no longer walk beside me, my parents remain ever present in the tapestry of my life, their spirits woven into the fabric of my being. And so I sit here before you today, not as one who has conquered grief, but as one who continues to journey through it, together with each and every one of y'all. For in our shared experiences of loss and longing, we find solace, we find strength, and we find the courage to celebrate the lives we have loved and lost. So, tribe, let us walk this path together, hand in hand, heart to heart. For in every tear shed and every memory cherished, we honor the ones who have shaped our lives and touched our souls. So with that, I introduce to you a guest that not only is dealing with grief, but she's going to talk to us about her strength of coming out of it while having to be a mother and run businesses at the same time. Y'all, please welcome our incredibly resilient guest, Miss Deanna Sanders! Yes! Yes! Beautiful! Oh, my goodness. Yes! Well, hello, sunshine.
Hi, how are
Y'all,
you?
we got sunshine on a cloudy day because it is pouring down, raining outside, and you brought the sunshine
Yes,
with you.
ma'am.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Indeed, indeed. So make sure I'm saying your name properly. It's
Deanna.
Deanna.
Yes.
I love it.
Thank
I have a sister named Deanna.
She's
Beautiful.
special.
Yes, she is, as you are. So Deanna, today's show is about getting through grief. And you actually lost your mother.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
I totally understand that feeling. What are some of the most cherished memories you have of your relationship with your mom?
My mom talks a lot. Well, she talked a lot. I can always hear her yelling, fussing at me
Yes.
about something. So I always hear her voice all the time. Now I have a daughter, and she talks just.
Are
as
you
much as my mom.
serious?
She's 1 year old, but she is very smart, and she talks just like my mom.
Oh, that's amazing.
So it's like she took the place. And
Isn't
I
it
still have
amazing
my
how
mom
that
here,
happens?
yes.
So pretty much the same thing happened with me. My brother passed away, and I loved him so much. He was my best friend. And when he passed away, I became pregnant with my son. And my son reminds me so much
Yes.
of my brother, and he looks like my mom.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing how God
crazy.
just gives us
Yes.
something in return?
Yes.
Yes. So can you please tell us, what are some of the most cherished memories that you have with your relationship with your mom?
Traveling,
Yes.
because I'm a military brat, so we will always travel. I was born in Hawaii.
Okay.
My mom is from Oklahoma, so we will always be traveling from Alabama to Oklahoma, back and forth. So traveling, she would cook chicken for us on the road all the time.
I love it.
So
Did she put it in aluminum foil?
she definitely did. And
Love
we
it.
had to eat it cold.
Yes.
She's not stopping to warm it up, so eat it cold
Oh my
or don't eat it at all.
Oh, such great memories.
Yes, and doing her hair. She loved for me to do her hair.
Really?
She bragged on me all the time.
Well, if you did it anything like your hair looking today, we
you.
can understand.
Thank you.
We understand. You're welcome. So tell us, how did your mother's passing impact your personal life, Deanna?
Because I'm big on family, my family is very, very close. It was a huge impact because I can't call on my mom for anything. So my daily life, it's it's a little challenging, but I'm thankful for my dad
Yes.
and my daughter. They're my strengths to keep me, keep me going. Sorry.
I'm so sorry. Someone's gonna bring a Kleenex.
My daughter actually plays a big part in me getting through that. I try my best to think positive and think of the good times and not be so sad.
I know.
Sometimes I'll get in my mood, but thinking of the positive and the good stuff makes me get past it.
So talk to us about your father, Deanna. How great has he truly been through all
I have an
this? Thank you,
amazing father.
Shantae.
Thank you so much. Sorry.
No.
I have an amazing father. My parents were married 39 years.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
That's
March
amazing.
31st made 39 years. My parents were married. So he's never missed a beat. He has never missed a beat.
always been there.
He's always been there. He's still there for his grandkids, for us, no matter what.
That's so awesome.
He's gonna make sure he filled the shoes of his as well as my mom's.
Yes.
Yep.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So could you please tell us, what did the initial stages of grief look like for you?
I always wanted to be alone. I didn't want to be bothered with anyone.
Right.
Although I run a business, I would have to go to my store. That was tough because it's like I'm forced to be around people. I have to be around
Yes.
people because I'm a business owner.
Yes.
So I would have to go there, but sometimes I would just go in my car and cry, listen to my music, and try to, get myself back together. No one knew in my store that I went outside the car. I would walk back in there like nothing ever happened.
Really?
So
I want to know what kind of mascara you were wearing.
at that point in time, I'm like, I'm not wearing any
No
makeup today
makeup.
because
Yeah.
I don't know. And the rainy days were always the worst. I don't know why, but when it rained, it was like, it was even more of a larger burden on me. It's like, I don't know. I just felt like she was pouring down blessings on me. God was pouring down blessings on me and
so
giving me the
beautiful.
strength from the rain. So,
Ooh,
yeah.
I love that. That's so powerful.
Yes.
Unlike you, when my mom passed away, the one thing I didn't want to be is alone.
Yeah.
I came to work like right after we laid her to rest. They were like looking at me like, why are you here? And it was like, I just can't stay home. I couldn't sing for a long time either. My mother was a singer. So we talk about, you know, your child reminding you so much and God replacing. My mother was a singer and I'm a singer. So every time I opened my mouth, I would hear my mother's voice.
Wow.
From singing, so I even stopped singing. So as far as you saying like I didn't want to do this, I didn't want to sing anymore, and people were just looking at me like, what is up with you? But every time I start singing, it just made me cry.
Yeah.
I understand that. It is very tough.
It is.
It is very tough.
And-
But you sit here today and you are so resilient. You look so strong.
Thank you.
And like you are dealing with those, they say it's what, 7 steps to grief?
Yes. I don't think it gets better. Well, you just learn how to deal with it. That's how I
Exactly. You
feel.
find coping mechanisms, right?
Because it'll be 3 years on the 19th of this month.
Wow.
So it's like, it still seems like it was yesterday that I was in the hospital with her for
Oh, I
2 weeks and 1 day every day, you know.
Wow.
So just learn how to deal with it.
Wow. Did her sickness or going to the hospital come as a surprise to you all?
It did. Her and my father both took the vaccine at the same time, and she had a stroke 2 weeks after she took the vaccine. She had like high blood pressure, but that was, yeah. And I think the vaccine has a different effect on different people.
It really does.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
So you feel like that was the reason why. Wow. Mm-hmm. Well, we're going to take a short break, Ziana. If you would please stick around to our viewers. Don't y'all go nowhere. We have Sunshine here with us. She's an overcomer. We'll be right back. to the Sisandra Show. Y'all, if you were with us before break, you know that I'm sitting here talking to Deanna Sanders. She's talking about going through grief and how she overcame it. And it's just a very powerful story that she's sharing with us. So we're going to continue with you. Again, thank you so much for joining me. So can you please tell us, how has the absence of your mother influenced your approach to parenting your own daughter?
It makes me go a lot harder for her. Of course I would go hard, but it makes me go a lot harder and be there for her more, being able to nurture her. And I would never want her to be without me. So I like to just give her all the love I can.
Ooh. Do you find yourself taking care of yourself differently?
I don't care about myself. I just care about her.
Really?
Like, I will wear sweatpants with my hair tied up every day as long as my daughter is
No,
good.
exactly.
Yes,
I feel that. But I mean in the sense of just taking care of your health more, like more intentional with it.
Health. Yes, I'm gonna.
I noticed some things with my mother, and I don't know if the same thing for you, but when we look at our parents and the way they took care of themselves, maybe there's something we could do that would help us live healthier lifestyles to be able to live, you know, out longer lives.
Eating healthier for sure.
Eating healthier.
I don't drink sodas. And my mama always drinks sodas, and I would tell her.
Mama don't drink the soda.
Yes,
My mama drinks sodas too.
I don't drink sodas, so that's
I feel you. I feel you on that. In what ways do you find yourself mirroring your mother's parenting style, if at all, while raising your own daughter?
I always want my daughter to be mannerable and respectful. Although she's 1 year old, I still try to teach her yes, ma'am, no, ma'am.
Yes.
Because my parents didn't play that. My mom, you better say yes, ma'am. You better say no, ma'am. Like, just certain things as far as what she would say, and I don't want her to say certain little words.
You want her to have the same verbiage that your parents taught you when it comes down to
things
etiquette.
Like stupid, and I know that may not be, but in my parents' household, stupid was a curse word.
Yes.
Yes. Do not call anybody stupid.
Child, yes. I feel you. I feel you.
Yes.
Sound like you had very conservative.
Yes.
Did you
Country.
where were your parents? Country, yes. Exactly.
Yes.
Country parents don't play that. You
They
say
don't.
yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Did they allow you to have a back? I'd be like, oh, my back hurt. You ain't got no
No,
back.
you don't have no back.
Okay, there you go.
Absolutely not.
You don't have a back. What are you talking about?
Yes.
You have a gristle.
Right.
I was like, a gristle, child. A gristle. You
And
heard
when it
me.
comes to the dishwasher, my parents didn't let us use the dishwasher. We don't want.
Oh, no.
You're my dishwasher.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing? I love it. You think we related?
Maybe.
I love it. So tell us, how do you navigate the emotional complexities of being a mother without the guidance and support of your mother?
I just go by how my mom taught me, what my mom taught me, and just try to always think of that and try to lay it out to my daughter.
Yes.
And be as easy as possible. I don't like to whoop her. I don't want to spank her.
I feel you. Do you know, did you get spankings growing up?
I didn't.
I did too.
I didn't get spankings.
You didn't?
No, I didn't.
Oh, wow. Oh, you are good.
No.
They were good. So
I
I
didn't.
got spankings. So that was one thing I said, I'm not going to spank my children.
Yeah.
So just the whole thing of you not
don't.
spanking, what method do you use to get your daughter to listen to you then?
She doesn't listen to me.
The soft parenting that
Like,
y'all doing
I
these
try to do
days.
soft parenting, like, no, but she'll say no back. And I'm
Exactly.
like, well, if I put my hand up, sometimes now she'll kind of get it like, okay, I'm going to get a spanking. So I'll just put my hand up, but I really don't want to hit her.
But you never hit her.
Yeah, I never hit her.
Let me tell you something. My daughter is 25 today. Not today's birthday, but today. Happy birthday. So,
days.
the crazy thing is that my family laughed so hard. They were like, if you try to count to 3 one more time, we're going to spank her. Because I would go 1, 2,
Doesn't work.
2.5.
Doesn't work.
2 3/4. I never wanted to get to 3 because I didn't want to spank her.
Yeah.
So she never got a spanking. My youngest son never got a spanking.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't spare the rod on the eldest child, and I must say that he is the most mannerable
because you
of the 3. Yes.
Well, my mom would definitely like, Yeah.
Raise that
He would
hand.
get, yeah.
Yes.
She
yes.
gonna pop him on the shoulder because he was always like a husky boy. So
Uh-huh.
she didn't mind drawing back, popping him on the shoulder.
That's right.
Yeah.
And sometimes
You
with
better
boys,
get in
you
check.
gotta
The
be
boys,
like,
yeah.
I don't care
Gotta
now. I
get
want you to
spanking.
know I can handle you. Don't
My
come
parents
for
just
me.
look at me and then I knew to.
You did the
straight
same. Not to go there.
Nope.
No, they have the look, right?
That's all it
Do
took.
you have the look with your daughter?
I'm trying.
I don't think she's
I'm
gonna.
practicing. I'm practicing.
I don't think you're gonna do it.
Not quite there yet, but
I love it. So, Deanna, what strategies do you employ to maintain a healthy work-life balance while juggling the demands of entrepreneurship and motherhood? Ciao.
keeping God first for sure.
Amen.
I go to church, I pray, I meditate. I don't think you could get through life without meditating and praying.
I think like you. Amen.
If you can't start your day off with a prayer, then it's your day isn't gonna go as it should be. That's how I feel.
Yes.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But
It's
that's how I
true. It's
feel.
true.
Yes. So I try to meditate and pray as much as possible, and that keeps me balanced.
And that helps you with the whole work-life balance, just knowing
Because-
that he has gone before you, ordered your steps. I'm with you
Order
now.
my steps for sure.
150%.
Yes, ma'am.
Amen. Don't
Yes,
go
sir.
there. Don't get us started now. We church girls.
Yes.
So please tell us, how do you incorporate your mother's legacy into both your personal and professional life?
My mom was very talented. Just as me, she was a jack of all trades. So I feel like I'm a jack of all trades. She was a master cosmetologist.
Wow.
She owned her own income tax business. I mean, she was a caterer.
Wow.
So, yes. And I'm the same. I'm a billboard specialist. I'm hairstylist.
That's amazing.
I do hair for Love and Hip Hop. I do hair when I feel like it. I do it for my other clients.
When she feel like it for
and then
other
I have
clients.
my store.
That's amazing.
So, yes. So
You're a busy lady.
Yes.
And you still have time to get up in the mornings and look like this.
Thank you.
Oh,
Try.
Come on now, you're doing the dang thing. That's amazing. So can you tell us, have there been any unexpected challenges or opportunities that have arisen from simultaneously being a mother and a business owner?
Yes. My daughter isn't in daycare school. So sometimes if I have a whole lot of things to do within the day, it's very challenging because you run around with a toddler. She might feel
Wait a
like
minute, she's not in daycare.
she's
Oh,
not
you
in
are
daycare.
good.
So
This
yeah,
is some real
but
love.
I'm about to.
At least get a nanny child.
Yeah,
Get
she
some-
now I do. She has some. My aunt is. I love my aunt. My
yes.
mom's only sister.
Aw.
She is everything to me. She helps me so much, so much with my daughter.
That's amazing.
I don't know what I would do if I didn't
Without
have
her.
Yes.
You know, and I say that because we talk about being strong Black women. We're so strong, we're so strong. When I say, hey, get some help, it's not because you want to not be with your child, but we try to do so much, and it's okay to get
Yeah.
help, especially
hate
family.
asking.
It's so good. Exactly.
Yes.
Me
she
too.
has a bonus grandmother also, and I hate asking, but those two combined together.
They see the need, they meet the needs.
Yes.
That's a blessing.
Yes.
That's a blessing all in itself.
Yes.
So tell us, how do you envision passing down your entrepreneurial spirit and wisdom to your daughter, considering the unique circumstances of your own upbringing?
She watches me every day, all day. She goes to my vendors with me. She watches me dye hair. She
Wow.
watches me do hair. So I feel like she'll get in my hair sometime and start
Wow.
playing at 1 year old.
That's
She
amazing.
play, in her doll. So I want to teach her at an early age. And that's another reason why I have her, follow me, so that she actually sees and she's brought up so that she'll kind of, it'll be natural.
She'll be knowing
and
how to
have that.
color hair at 3, child.
yes,
It's like,
yes.
come on. That's
She sees
amazing.
me
But
doing
that's the
enough.
most powerful, to just be able to watch, to observe. Observational learning is amazing.
Yes.
It's amazing. Well, it's been such a pleasure sitting here chatting with you.
appreciate it.
There's one question I'd love to ask you. What would you say to the younger Deanna?
Oh, for one, I would say put yourself first. Well, God first, and then yourself
Yes.
second.
Yes.
Don't try to build someone else's dream. Build your own dream, and always keep God first.
Say it again.
I got off track because I was building someone else's dream and not my own dream.
See, that's what I want you to elaborate a little bit on. What happened there when you say don't build somebody else?
Okay. Yeah, caught up in the lifestyle, you know, and although I wasn't brought up in that type of environment, I liked that lifestyle. That was what I wanted to be around at that time because it was an image, you know, for everybody else when it should really be an image for yourself.
Correct.
So I was living his dreams and not my own. I was caught up in for years went by and I'm like, wow, it's 7 years now and I'm still building his dreams and not my own. Yes. So that's why I say self first, not a guy. Self first.
Correct.
And
correct.
Yes.
We got God first, but come on, not the guy first.
Not
self.
the guy first.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes,
Thank you so much for sharing your time with you.
I appreciate
We
you.
wish you continued success,
you
and
so
I
much.
appreciate
Thank
you as
you.
well. To all of our viewers, God bless you. Until tomorrow, we'll be right back here. Y'all take it easy. Come on. Scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen. We have so much information for you right here on Afro TV, Comcast, Xfinity,